Let me guess, you've been looking at Central Florida's 55 plus communities and your head is spinning. The Villages, on top of the world, Webb Spruce Creek, they all sound great. They have golf, sunshine, activities. So what's the difference? Which one fits your lifestyle and, more importantly, your budget? Well, I've walked those streets, I've toured the homes, and I've even talked to some of the neighbors. So today I'm going to go ahead and give you that inside scoop. We are going to break it down: lifestyle, amenities, fees, and what it really feels like to live there. This is a no fluff, no pressure comparison that you guys have been asking for. Hey guys, I'm Caitlin, a realtor with LPT Realty, and welcome back to Visit the Villages, Florida, where I'm going to help you get clarity on your Florida retirement dreams. If you're thinking about moving to Central Florida, or you are just curious about what makes these places so popular, settle in, because we have a lot to go over. Today we are putting the Villages on top of the world and Webb Spruce Creek side by side. Let's start with the big one, the Villages. The Villages isn't just a retirement community. It is a fully functioning, self-contained city with over 140,000 residents, and it will continue to grow every year. Some people absolutely love the energy and constant activity, while others do find it a little overwhelming. And both perspectives are completely valid. The vibe in the Villages can best be described as Disney World for retirees. There is something happening every single day. You have live music every night at one of the big three town squares: Spanish Springs, Lake Sumter Landing, and Brownwood Paddock Square. But remember, Eastport will be opening soon, bringing that formal square count up to 4, plus Sawgrass Grove, which I call that hybrid square. The entertainment here can be nonstop. In terms of amenities, the Villages really is unmatched. There's over 50 plus golf courses, and included in that is 40 executive courses that are free to residents with their Villages ID, and then 14 championship courses that are a pay-to-play, but offered at discounted rates for residents as well. You will find 100 plus recreation centers. Some will be neighborhood-based, and others are going to be the regional, which are much larger, with pools, pickleball courts, arts and craft rooms, fitness spaces, card tables, and more. There's over 250 pickleball courts, plus bocce, shuffleboard, cornhole, and even dedicated softball complexes. The Villages is also home to trails and nature preserves for walking, biking, or bird watching. If you're looking for social connection, there's no shortage here as well. Residents can enjoy any of the 3,500 plus clubs, covering everything from team swimming and car groups to scuba diving or ballroom dancing. The community also offers convenient golf cart access to just about everything: grocery stores, banks, churches, salons, and even medical offices. In fact, the Villages has its own healthcare system, complete with some primary care, specialists, and hospital partnerships, again, all within reach by your golf cart, which makes the transportation here unique. We have over 100 plus miles of dedicated golf cart paths, so many residents use their carts as their main mode of travel. So for our monthly amenity fee, this is currently $199 for new residents across the board. And most homes also carry a community development district, CDD, bond, and maintenance fee. Remember, even if the bond is paid off on the home, there will always be a maintenance fee that is attached on your tax bill. It's also worth notating that lawn care or any exterior maintenance is not included, so homeowners will typically contract those services out or do them themselves. So speaking generally for what is on the MLS market right now, the average home was built in 2010. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath with a 2-car garage and about 1620 square feet. Right now, we're seeing that they're usually listed for about $427,000. The Villages does not advertise their new listings on the MLS. They keep those in-house, and there is a whole other catalog of existing homes available through the Villages listing service, often called the VLS. So sometimes our numbers can be skewed based on what market you're looking at, or if you specifically want a new house. So in short, if you're somebody who craves vibrant, active lifestyle with constant opportunities to socialize, learn, and play, then you probably want to look into the Villages. Now let's take a closer look at On Top of the World. This is going to be located in Ocala, Florida. While it is still a large, active adult community, it offers a very different feel from the Villages. So they have about 15,000 residents, so significantly less. And they're typically described as a little bit more relaxed, more traditional, and it feels less like a theme park and more like a well-run residential resort. People can often describe the vibe as warm, friendly, and comfortably paced, a place where it's easy to feel at home without being overwhelmed. On Top of the World is also well known for blending recreation with enrichment. This community features 3 golf courses. 2 are private, the Tortoise and the Hare, and then the Lynx. And then there's 1 public course, Candler Hills. Golfers like the variety, and there are practice areas, pro shops, and leagues for all levels. Beyond golf, the amenities include multiple recreation centers with both outdoor and indoor pools. And then the indoor pool is going to be like a heated lap pool. You also have full gyms, hot tubs, walking tracks, and fitness classes. Residents, of course, enjoy the staples such as tennis and pickleball courts, bocce, racquetball, horseshoes, and shuffleboard courts. One of the biggest draws is the Circle Square Cultural Center, which hosts live concerts, comedy shows, expos, and a large community event that's in like the indoor theater style venue. So if you love to learn, there is the on-site Master the Possibilities Education Center, and they have over 1,000 classes per year covering everything from art, photography, and music to technology, health, and finance. That educational component gives On Top of the World a unique sense of personal growth and enrichment that you don't find in many other 55 plus communities. For hands-on hobbies, you have a wood shop, pottery room, drone park, RC car track, and a flying field. You also, of course, will find dog parks, walking trails, resident gardens, and then a weekly farmers market. So social life is rich and diverse with dozens of clubs ranging also from veterans group and dance classes to bridge, crafts, and even some spiritual circles. So when it comes to costs, HOA fees typically range from about $200 to $500 per month, depending on the neighborhood and whether you are in a newer home, because that can include exterior maintenance. In some cases, the fee covers lawn care, irrigation, basic cable and internet, trash pickup, and then, of course, access to your amenities. Some neighborhoods are gated with 24/7 staff security, so it gives you a little bit more peace of mind. Because the HOA fee changes based on the location within On Top of the World, it's important to not only ask what the monthly fee is, but what it includes, and if there are any areas that are off limits to anyone not living in a certain area. Something that's also notable when talking about the fees is that there's no bond here. So On Top of the World may have higher HOA costs, but since there's no bond or maintenance item on your tax bill, you may ultimately be spending just about the same amount annually. Speaking generally, for what is on the market right now on an MLS listing, we're looking at houses that are built in about 2005, a 2-bed, 2-bath with a 2-car garage and about 1,670 square feet. These ones are going for around $270,000. This also does not include their new home listings because they operate similar to the Villages where their new homes are sold through their agents and not on the MLS. So while On Top of the World isn't as golf cart centric as the Villages, many neighborhoods still have golf carts and you will see them used for their errands and social clubs and really any visit just to their entertainment. Of course, it's not required, but it is a nice bonus if that's part of your Florida retirement. So basically, if you're looking for a community that blends affordability, a well-rounded lifestyle, and lifelong learning, On Top of the World delivers. It's ideal for people who want to stay active, involved, and inspired without the overwhelming hustle and bustle. Last up, we are going to explore a community that often flies under the radar, but still packs a punch. And it's going to be Webb's Spruce Creek. This is going to be located in Summerfield, Florida, just minutes from the northern end of the Villages. So these guys only have about 3,000 homes. It is a small, more intimate community with a traditional, laid-back feel that really appeals more to people who want quiet comfort without losing access to fun and convenience. The lifestyle here is noticeably calmer. You will see neighbors walking dogs, just chatting on front porches, or gathering for potluck dinners and small group activities. It's the kind of place where everybody kind of knows their name and newcomers are generally welcomed. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. But don't mistake peaceful for boring. Spruce Creek offers a solid variety of amenities to keep the residents active and social. The community features the Eagle Ridge Golf Club, which is unique because it's 4 9-hole courses wrapped into one. It's not included in your HOA dues, but residents do get discounted rates and then pretty easy access to go ahead and book their tee times. And if you're on their website, I actually love when they're posting their membership golf prices because they not only give you the full breakdown in like monthly increments, but they also say how often you have to play in order to hit that break-even point. The Central Community Clubhouse offers a fitness center, billiards room, library, a ballroom, and space for events, games, and hobbies. Outdoors, you'll find a heated pool, tennis and pickleball courts, shuffleboard, bocce, and walking trails surrounded by mature trees. Spruce Creek also offers golf cart access to nearby shopping and restaurants, again with a much more relaxed feel. HOA fees here are also refreshingly simple and affordable, typically ranging from about $180 to $300-ish per month. That fee covers common area maintenance, amenities, and gated security. Just like on top of the world, there is no CDD and bond fees here, which makes long-term ownership a little bit more budget-friendly compared to the villages. The neighborhood is also fully built out, so we're not having any construction noise, no expansion surprises or anything. There's just maintained homes, lots of tree-lined streets, and a lifestyle that supports independence, comfort, and easy social connections. All right, so then speaking generally for what is on the market right now, the average home was built in 2002. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage, and about 1,800 square feet, and those ones are listed for about $350,000. So if you're looking for a quiet, affordable, well-established community with quick access to the villages, but none of the chaos, Spruce Creek might be exactly what you're after. It does offer a simpler pace, perfect for those who want to enjoy retirement on their own terms. So which one is right for you? If you want nonstop activity, live music every night, and a golf cart lifestyle that is second to none, the Villages is calling your name. If you're looking for enrichment, education, and a more relaxed pace with strong values, On Top of the World could be your top contender. And then if you want peace, affordability, and convenient access to the action without living in the middle of it, Spruce Creek might be your perfect fit. There is no one-size-fits-all answer. So I will say this one last thought, though. The Villages as a whole has a much looser look on their rental requirements as compared to On Top of the World and Del Webb. So if you are an investor or looking for a place that you can rent out when you're not staying here, both short-term and long-term, then the Villages may be a better option for you. But on that same coin, if you are a full-time resident in the Villages, you will likely see the highest turnover of neighbors that are renters if that's important to you. Spruce Creek has a 90-day minimum rental requirement, and On Top of the World is like a 6-month minimum for renters. Also, guys, remember, if you are searching these neighborhoods and you're on a page that's dedicated to, let's say, villagers, they're obviously going to say that their area is the best. Same goes for On Top of the World or Del Webb. But, you know, most people that are looking into retirement or looking into Central Florida for their new home, they've also compared many different communities, so they may be able to offer some insight as to why they chose the area that they did. So let me know in the comments, which of these communities sounds most like your next chapter? If you have already chosen a community, what was the deciding factor? Did you look between the Villages, On Top of the World, or Del Webb Spruce Creek? Or was there any other ones? If you're planning to visit or buy a home in any of these locations, I'd love to help guide you. I do primarily focus on the Villages area, but I am a MLS agent, so we can tour homes in most Central Florida to really see what area works best for you. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and share button so you can go ahead and share this video with someone else dreaming of Florida sunshine or someone who's just starting their journey to retirement. Thanks for watching Visit the Villages Florida. I'll see you next time. Be kind to one another.